Greg gets a drink. Now we're going to give you one of those.
I think you made an implied contract here.
Well, who's going to join me?
Who joined you last night?
Ingrid.
Running for a world record.
I just want to walk down the hall.
So blurry.
I'm not going to do it alone.
Maybe Dave will get in there.
I'll call Pat. Dave will never.
Hey, drain it. Hey, Dennis!
It's gonna get more exciting. Come on. David's getting bored here. Come on, let's go.
Wait, Dave, want to try? No interest. Art, is it next Thursday? Fit him in there.
Yeah, Uma will do it.
Craig will do it.
Okay, Dennis, you want to give your introduction?
We don't know if we've got anything to introduce yet.
Okay.
Here's Dave Martin to get it.
The crowd's pretty excited right now.
You could make it.
Oh, I can make it, yeah, sure.
I don't think you could.
Hey, I'll put $10 out.
Okay, let's be number 2.
Okay.
$50 for number 3. $50.
How much is number
Good
2
bet.
again?
Huh?
$10 for
$10.
2?
Actually, number 2 is.
No, do it 50. You sold out cheap. Some postdoc will do it already.
Something small.
Number 3.
You can make it. Oh, it'd be easy.
Come on, Dennis.
$50 for month 3.
Come on, this is only a 2-hour tape. Let's
Get 2 is good. 1 and 2.
Oh, no way.
What's going to be bad in there?
3 is going to be tough.
God.
3 is going to be tough.
Oh, it's going to be bad in there. 3?
That's right.
Well, the thing is, if you could get it,
You should go in. You're small.
You know, you'd be number 3. You wouldn't even be in the bottom.
that's really small. That's really small. Getting
That's
two,
small.
getting 2 in there would be tough.
No, excuse me.
Two works.
You need
supposed
3
to be-
people the size of Diane.
Is it supposed to be like an introduction to this?
Dennis is going to give an introduction.
They have to be really small.
We have a volunteer.
No, just be small.
We heard her say
Number 3.
You're not going to do it, Dennis?
No.
I don't think you'd make it correct.
You want to try? We're going to listen to
There you are, volunteer. All right. Becky's definitely going to do it, right?
With who, though?
You want to be number 3 in there?
With who? Who are the other 2? Art's number
Art.
1.
Okay, we got 3. We got 3, Art.
No.
Becky's going to be number 3.
Becky said
Oh,
she'd be
with
number
who? Dan and Sarah?
With high heels.
Really?
And Art.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Okay,
When are you going to start?
we're ready. Dennis can introduce. Go ahead, Dennis. Use your microphone.
Ready to start?
Sure.
Here we are live at 460 Point San Bruno Boulevard for the 3rd annual Ice Machine Stuffing Contest. Let me introduce our contestants. First, we have team number 1, Dan Yansura. Number 2 man on the team, Dr. Arthur Levinson.
What's going on?
And a surprise number 3 man on the team.
No, I
And a little bit reluctant, Becky Bizarre.
The third
Now
victim.
start the contest. Your Art's first.
Okay, so.
Wait, let me get in first.
Surprise change of lineup.
Go ahead.
Art, you're first.
No, let's do it.
Let's do it fast.
Go ahead.
Now you go.
Actually, you probably the last one could be upside down.
Is there a jaws of life on the front side?
And the belt stuck. How much room is there?
Ooh, that's tight. That's tight. That's pretty tight.
You're not gonna get a third person in here.
Diane, you can
Mike may regret this later.
Diane, it's just beckoning.
Wait a minute, they're repositioning. All right.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
lots.
All right, there's a lot of room.
There's a lot of room.
$50. Get your box.
Join your box.
$100.
No, guys can do it. Guys can do it.
$100. $100. There's a lot of room.
Got him on tape.
Come on, you can fit in there.
There's plenty of room.
Sure.
There's always room.
Fit in there. Or it's offering $50.
We'll lift you in.
It's for a world's record.
Where's Becky?
Here, I'll hold this. Go ahead.
Where'd Becky go?
Next week the rest go.
What if I can't fit all the way in?
$20 for
Then
the
you lose it.
$10 away.
You give it one here.
Any last minute comments? Any comments?
There's a lot of room in here.
Do they have to get out by themselves? Is that part of the...
This actually is going to be a funnier sequence than going in.
So you might want to give people a hand getting out of it.
Keep putting different single for people in there.
Yeah, let's show another third.
Okay, Becky. Wait a minute, wait till Becky gets in it.
Wash your hair. What's the matter, Dennis?
He likes it in there.
If you can't find him in his office.
You should move the camera over here, Ron.
If you can't find him in his office, always check in the hallway.
Excuse me, he's in the ice machine right now.
All right, give him a leg out.
Yay!
Nice time.
Only three?
Diane, you can
Do it over again.
How many can get in there with Botstein? Botstein and Hetzman. Botstein and Hetzman. Botstein and Hetzman. I'll take the picture, Ron.
Thank you. Okay, we need four.
Challenge for
Anybody for four?
$100 for getting it.
We need some growth over the vision.
we have a challenge. We have a challenge for 4.
We have a challenge.
We have a challenge.
I bet you can.
You guys go.
You guys can have it.
What's, if we can,
I'll put up $5.
That's the thing. It's already up to 25.
Well, let's collect money. Who would all? If you can get four in there, what? That would be amazing.
all right.
Better take
Can we?
Take this high heel.
Take the shoes off, you'll kill somebody.
Is the thing still running?
All right.
Now there's time for the porn part.
Okay. That's why it's called a knife.
Oh, yay!
It's a new strategy. There's side distribution.
Kitty down fighting ways.
Four people, I'm not going in.
Yeah, Diane agreed.
This boy. You'll get to be on top, Diane.
Hurry!
Oh, it's not cold? You want somebody in there to keep her warm?
That's great.
That was easy. Grace?
I'm not sure I can get it.
Okay, all right. Come on,
Grace.
Grace.
Okay, everybody can leave now.
We'll get one more somewhere.
Grace.
Nobody watching, nobody watching.
Redirect the ice.
You just stand here with the bucket.
Okay. Okay, nail down the lid.
Never use the scoop again. Just kind of walk by and knock.
Come on!
Who's next?
Oh, come on, Grace.
All right. Come on, come on. You'll be all right.
Get pumped up for this?
Just dive in head first.
Let's give a cheer.
Plenty of room. There's plenty of room.
Somebody lead a cheer. Okay, how much? Go, 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 go.
No,
Oh, we can't, no, we can't stop here.
Wait a minute.
You're gonna let the men.
Wait a minute, do that one more time.
So who's number 4?
Go back, go back, go back.
All right.
Easier said than done.
Get you.
She just did that to make it look difficult.
Oh, I saw it.
Wait, I didn't see the ice stuff.
Okay. You gotta put that wire. How did this get started? I heard. That's easy.
All right. 3. Or, can you
Okay, okay.
Gonna go in. And never come out again.
come on, Diane? Think about telling Frank this.
Come on, Diane.
One more.
Plenty of room.
I'm on a different team. I'm not gonna help everyone.
Wait, we got one more.
Get Diana Wilson.
Nancy. Nancy will do it.
Sonia, come here. I want to show you something.
You can be the 4th person in the ice machine.
You can.
You can set a record.
Oh, Sherry.
Sherry will do it.
Wait a minute.
We got a 4th. We got a 4th.
Are they okay in there?
Yeah, we got a 4th.
You ready?
Okay,
Yeah,
now,
I need some
you're gonna need some help. You hardly didn't need any coaxing at all.
What a trooper.
5.
Now we're going for 5 now.
Is there enough room in there to swallow goldfish?
Did you do it?
Historic.
Success.
Easy, easy.
Are you okay?
Have a round of applause for Amy.
2. Hold it. A bit cold in there.
7?
Is that all, folks? No.
She's been in there about 6 years.
She's 30 minutes.
Wait.
She hasn't aged since she got in.
All right. Oh. Wasn't that fun? Hey, get a shot. You gotta get a shot of the empty box.
I think we need to hear what the losers have. Their world
Let's
record
have a challenge.
The losers.
was shattered.
Instantly.
There's always next year. There's always next year.
Start training. You need a shot of the empty.
Start training.
Just don't make them as small as you used to. Amazing.
That's a small spot.
It's not good for making ice. It's got to be good for Oh shoot! I forgot to put a tape.
You forgot to turn it on, right?
Right. Shoot. Four.
4, that's good.
That is amazing.
Is this for your movie?
Oh yeah. Grace.
Grace, Becky. Who else?
Becky.
Well, for you. For her, it was not.
Yes.
I need to talk to you sometime before tomorrow morning. We have a telephone about this bridge drawing.
Okay, tonight?
Okay, I need enough specifics so I can sign this declaration.
Okay.
It's just about 2 events.
Yeah.
The plasmids that were sent out, the fact that they were proprietary.
I've talked with him.
Okay, apparently we sent him back some plasmids that he brought.
Right.
And that he apparently claimed, according to this affidavit, he claimed that they were proprietary.
Yeah, well,
But they weren't.
the other one.
I don't know if they were or not. We never analyzed it.
There's a statement that says that the statement that was untrue. And you don't know anything about that.
No, I didn't know about it, but I think that statement's true. I don't think we know what's true or not true.
We just need a box of a couple blocks of push pins on the table. Oh, there.
Steady.
Okay, just start her going.
It looks like there's some potential here.
Could you hit the lights?
Where'd the current go?
No, on. On.
Tom, would you come up here? Today we're having a celebration in honor of Tom Kiley, put together by many of his old friends. Tom's very special to all of us.
Tony.
I think the best way I can describe how special he is that he's the only non-scientist ever to have bestowed upon him the honor of honorary molecular biologist at Genentech. And he's the only one who ever will attain that honor, since when Jim Gower got closed, the molecular biology department was disbanded. So Tom's been involved for many years with different hijinks put on by the research departments, including pie fights, water fights, other practical jokes. And we're going to have to watch out from now on, and that we won't have an ally on the management committee who can get us out a lot of these problems. And there's probably several of us that wouldn't be here. Wouldn't have lasted this long if it hadn't been for Tom being on that management committee. Tom's been with Genentech since about 1980, I think, officially, but as an employee, but associated from the very earliest days as a patent lawyer. So one of the things we'd like to do today is bring back a few memories of the past and have a sort of This Is Your Life Tom Kiley with a few voices from the past. And we'll start out with McKern, of course. Couldn't do one of these.
Well, the years have worn heavy on the current. But I'm not, this has gotten a little tighter since the first time, but also it's been washed several times.
Washed several times?
And me too, right. Okay, this is a real honor. I say goodbye to a colleague and a dear friend. And, you know, first of all, I got to talk just a little bit about it. And I've done some experiments concerning him. You know how they talk about spouses, you know, through the years, they share so much together. They get to know each other so well that they even start to look alike. Okay, well, I'm not suggesting that Tom and I are starting to look alike. But I think Tom is starting to look, as through the year, not as starting, but he looks like Genentech. There's Genentech standing there. There's a big part of it. And I want to prove that by several experiments that I'm going to show on slides. First of all, here we have the victim. I mean our guest. Lights. Do we have the lights on? Is there a slide? I want to switch the slide.
Did you move the overhead?
Okay, here you have, Tom has asked to be laid out and covered with lucite, but to have this type of monument under him. Now, this is a partial farewell, and I stress that because he's going to be working for Genentech part-time. But we really believed we had to honor such a distinguished gentleman before, when he makes the big step from full-time to part-time. Now, this is just another picture of him laid out there. He looks so natural, doesn't he? Well, there's another one just before he passed away, and his head was still out of that time.
Like the third day.
Right. This is, now you see, in agony. In deepest agony. Over there. For hours. I was sitting there for hours, and he just kept laying there. This is before. Now, it's a little out of sequence. This is before. Now, you notice, it's hard to tell them apart, isn't it? Notice how they stand alike. Through the years I watched him, I remember the first meeting I went to with him in my graduation suit, and heard this guy in action talking to other people and talking them into things that I never thought anybody could talk somebody into. But he was good at it, and he still is. But I just want you to know, there it is. There's a picture in front of Genentech in the monument here. Here's the building. There's the company behind. And if this is the experiment, now if you change the angle of the picture slightly, this is what happens. Notice, you can't even see, he blends in with Genentech. As well as the current. Now, a few other, you know, you never take one experiment. This, I don't know what happened. That got a little kinky there. Now, then we stood up in the monument, and you see again, it just blends right in. You can't tell the difference where Kiley stops and Genentech ends. And I think that's, well, basically we have about 15 more of these. lights, please. Now, there's two other things I'd like to do before I turn over the floor to our host, and that is I was trying to think of something original, something that you didn't have. And I was thinking, these lucite paperweights that you can see, you can put things in, and they're so transparent that you can see through them. And so that's what I wanted to give him, but I called up and they were too expensive. So I decided to do it myself. Now the first one is in memory of one of the hos, the first couple KFC hos we had, and that is, this is resin art. This is fiberglass resin that was supposed to be clear, but there's an actual KFC pie. And in the lucite, there was a picture of the kernel in styrofoam that dissolved. That's for your desk. In recognition of all your contributions to the company. And then in recognition of another contribution to the company was the third annual KFC Ho-Ho, where you started a water fight. I had nothing to do with it. And I thought
magic word.
some of the triggers are loose. The triggers are loose.
Figured that out.
But you notice that this is very similar, except it has your basic water pistol and your water weapon, the syringe, which works very well. Now, it is starting to rain, so I'm going to hurry up here so we can get on with the next. But 2 paperweights that you can keep on your desk, I'll be looking for next time. Yeah.
Okay, now we have a voice from the distance past. And this is one of your old negotiating partners. Let's see if you can remember who it is.
Well, you know that sound.
Mr. Kiley taught me everything I know. I was told that this was a co-ed audience, and therefore I am limited in what I can do with Mr. Kiley. There are many people around the world that have learned something from Mr. Kiley. These are people who had the displeasure of having to sit on the other side of the table and negotiate with him. What he taught them is humility. My job was to contact all these people and ask them to send a donation to purchase a gift as a way of saying what they wanted to say to him but couldn't be here. These are people from Japan, Germany, England, France, all around the world. So, Tom, I'm pleased to say that I did get this gift. Unfortunately, there wasn't much money to buy this gift, but basically, we all know that Tom is a hell of a negotiator. He's a tough man. It's difficult to have to sit on the other side of the table from him, but they certainly learned the idea of humility. They also knew that he had difficulty sitting in his chair. He would squirm a lot, and they knew he had a physical problem. So, Tom, on behalf of all the people around the world that you've negotiated against, their token, their gift to you, and they'll need you to read that for them. You'll never have trouble with hemorrhoids.
Because you are a perfect asshole.
forget the time. I walked in, I was in a room with two gentlemen from, Tom was particularly tough on the British, Frank, by the way. Particularly tough. And I was in the room with two British gentlemen. We're trying to negotiate a deal. And Tom is busy some other place. He walks in, he listens to our disagreement for a little bit. He listens, he pauses, and then he says, well, I am not sure you are our kind of people. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure that we like you. But since you are here, we will take you to dinner tonight. And Gary, if you would excuse me, I have another meeting to go to. Tom, we're all wondering what in the hell you're going to do next, but I know what you're going to do, and have a nice retirement.
The next person to honor you is someone who's still with Genentech.
There was a day when I was sitting in my office peacefully and was suddenly drenched with water by a space cadet with a pump on his back.
This may happen again.
That's it.
I enjoyed your report.
And now another person who's still a Genentech employee.
Hi, Tom. Coffee. See?
Just hold on.
As you all know, we're gathered here today to honor the distinguished Tom Kiley, who by his own free will has decided to leave the Genin world. Tom has made many significant contributions to Genentech, and he's been one of our most valuable assets. One of the important contributions that Tom first made was to be able to protect Genentech's interests when an important employee left the company. He developed a method to ensure that Genentech's interests would be protected. This is jokingly called the exit interview. And for those of you who are computer scientists, this is sort of analogous to deprogramming. So I'll briefly go through this with you. Basically, we have employees here who are a source of valuable Genin information. And we'd like for them, as they leave Genentech, we'd like them to deposit their valuable Genin information in the Genin trash before they make that last final exit through the Genin door. In this way, the valuable trade secrets and technology that have taken us so long to develop will be protected. And we won't unfairly have these copied by other companies. Well, for example, some of the important things that we wouldn't want to get out are showed in this slide. At any rate, because of its great importance to Genentech, Mr. Kiley represents a special circumstance. And it would be unfair to our beloved stockholders if we were to allow him to just simply leave the door. And so we've come up with a special method. In research, we've developed a protocol that we hope will work, and we're going to try it on Mr. Kiley because he is such a valuable member. First of all, we employed a team of crack neuroscientists. And I want to point out that this method involves the removal of key body parts. But that's not what you're thinking. That's what normally happens in the exit interview. We have a special case for Tom. This is our before situation. This is all on paper. And the after. And the outwardly, he won't be changed. But that valuable Genentech information will be protected. And if the operation goes correctly, then he should retain bladder control. Finally, to instill a little bit of confidence, Tom, I want to point out that this won't be the first time this operation has been tried. There have been a number of other individuals that this operation has been performed on successfully, and there's been no change in their intellectual capabilities. So good luck.
Our next guest is the only person I've ever seen Tom be intimidated by.
I first met Tom two and a half days after I started working at Genentech. Without meeting me, he threatened to fire me.
Well, I'll tell you, I was telephoned on Tuesday at my office. I was telephoned Tuesday at my office, and they said it was an emergency. I was on my way to court. I'm in the middle of a trial, and I asked them who was it. And the receptionist came back to me and said, "I can't tell. They seem to be howling on the phone." I said, "Are they chanting DNA?" And she goes, "I think so." She told me that they had an important message, so I got on the phone and they told me that Tom was leaving. What could I do? Well, I've been here for years, and I knew they didn't want me to do mini screens because that's why I'm a lawyer. But I did have the good fortune. I was in court today. I was able to see a judge, and I explained the situation to the judge, and I told him Tom was leaving, and without cause. So I was able to get the judge to sign an order today. And I won't read the whole thing, but the relevant part goes like this. After review of the papers, in consideration of the excellent oral argument prepared and presented by Mr. Hagan, that's me, and good cause herein produced, it is hereby ordered as follows. From this day forward, Tom Kiley is enjoined, restrained, and prohibited from consulting with, visiting at any time, telephoning, reading about, working for, talking with representatives of, researching, thinking about, socializing with representatives of, associating with, sending correspondence to, receiving correspondence from, advising, receiving compensation of any type, from getting paid, purchasing stock in, traveling to, any business, partnership, public corporation, closed corporation, joint venture, other than Genentech.
now we have one of Tom's ex-postdoc buddies.
Kyle, when I came here, I learned how to do some DNA cloning, and said I would clone 8 lymphokines in 1 year. I almost made that mark, and I think I did more than better my share in making babies.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I think everybody here, seeing the fact that Kyle's such a great guy, we should all join in a DNA cheer. Okay? Let's go.
And now one of your original management committee partners.
Miss Carly, do you remember the night when you smashed a glass with your bare hands? And the person sitting next to me said, "How did he do that?" And you said, "Painfully."
I don't know if you all are aware. Back in the old days, we used to have something called Brand X stock, and Mr. Kiley was the very first recipient of Brand X stock. When he was invited to join Genentech, we told him, "Well, we're sorry, Tom, we ran out of the regular shares, but for you, we created Brand X shares." To which he responded about a year later, when the company went public, "What exactly happens to these shares when we go public?" To which we responded, "Nothing, you hold them, Tom." So congratulations on your successful 8 years with Genentech.
Now,
One more small gift for the Kyle to go with his 2 paperweights.
and this is embedded in lucite. Yes.
You can have your chicken now. Well, I'm really all choked up. and truly at a loss for words. Sure. But in view of the occasion, I do want to share a few memories with you and to thank all of you, those present, those past, for helping to make Genentech the truly brilliant company it is today. I would like to honor first some of those who contributed to Genentech but left before I did. Richter Inc. I don't see Jim Gower here, but he's a very special part of my Genentech experience. I think he took his 400 stitches like a man when we threw him through a plate glass window. He's true Genentech spirit. I will always remember Shirley Clayton, who, as an officer of the Bank of America, was kind enough to lend me money at 22%. no relocation policy. I'm looking forward very much to retirement because it's going to let me do things like play golf in North Carolina and fish in Florida, and walk the beaches of Nantucket, go to Hawaii like Kirk Robb. I'm going to get to fish in Alaska and Christmas Island, British Columbia, Northern California, like Dave Goodell. But retirement won't all be bad. For example, on Monday next, I get to go to Japan on Genentech's behalf. But this time, I don't have to be nice to those guys.